I gotta go to the garage and everything. Never mind.
Yeah, I got blacks in the court.
Look like we back on. I think. Where's that coming from?
Okay, we back. Let me catch one of them too. Give us a second real quick, y'all.
And again, I'm not like okay, so there are some youngsters that I fucking like, bro. That I heard these niggas and I was like, yep, I'm fucking with that 100%. I'm digging that. I'm feeling that. Right now, who I'm fucking with that I just heard recently, as soon as I heard that nigga, I was like, I need that nigga in my playlist. Chef G, no?
See, I never heard of that.
But again,
I ain't heard of
I
that.
think I again, bro, I think that I seek out a different maybe sound than the norm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I get that a lot. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, how many other people listen to that? You
a
gotta think about
fucking
how many.
gang of kids, bro.
Then
a lot.
how's that really outside the norm?
A lot,
it's just
bro.
outside.
A lot. But
Okay,
I'm talking about like
our personal
people our
norm.
age. I'm talking about people our like again. Nobody's heard of this nigga, but this nigga is supposed to be like one of the most poppin'est fucking upcomingest fucking youngsters out there. You know what I'm saying?
What are we talking, like 20 and under?
Let's move on to the next one right
think
quick
he was
because
about
it
20.
kind of has something to do with that. Like, basically, I didn't know who this dude is, and I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all have never heard of him either. But just over the last 2 days, because of the shit that he got involved in, his name is basically blew up overnight. BTB Savage.
Yep. I don't know.
BTB Savage, the kid who posted the posted the picture of him standing in a dude's blood who he had killed like a month before, and later that day he got killed.
Oh yeah, I seen that on the ground, but I never heard.
I never heard of him either.
He got killed.
He got killed.
Yeah, but was he? He was a rapper.
He was a rapper from Houston,
Gentry
Texas.
was killed in a
What?
hail
So
of
he had a little
gunfire on
buzz
a
too?
mid-lane
I
of
guess
San
so.
Felipe. That's
Let me go
according
look.
to the
Let me go look at his
Examiner's
Instagram.
office. All night, we've been working to verify reports. The victim is a rapper. who
Make
goes
it
by
big, freak, if you can.
BTB Savage.
Look,
Although
I'm show it to you
investigators
right here. I
will
got it
not
right here.
confirm it on
Look.
the record. An online business filing indicates Gentry is the manager of an LLC under the name
Pull it up. I think I took it
BTB
off my shit.
Savage.
ABC 13's Jessica Willie is live
That's
with what
crazy.
that rapper revealed
Like
days
flexing.
before
He
the
killed
shooting.
a nigga
Jessica?
in self. The nigga tried to rob him, and he killed
Yeah,
him and his
BTB
girl
Savage
killed the
did
nigga
a
in self-defense.
lengthy
Well, he
interview
went
that
back like a couple of
viral
weeks later or a
earlier
month
this
later
week.
to the
Viewers
apartment where he killed a
commented
nigga, which
that it
was his
seemed like he was
apartment, and he
bragging
stood
that he
and did a
killed
fucking
someone in
shoot,
self-
photo shoot in the blood, and basically fucking later that day he was killed.
Hey, I'm gonna bring up this rapper again, man, because it's the only person that I've heard that was just that disrespectful, and it reminds me of him that you brought him up, bro. You ever heard of a rapper named Fulio?
Yeah.
Bro,
Coolio.
Talking about the dude out of Florida.
with the dreads and shit. Yeah, I think he might be out of Florida. I
Yeah,
think
Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Fu-
No,
Fu-
he's out of
Fusiano?
Louisiana. I think he's out of Louisiana. actually.
Fusiano. Yeah, he on the screen. That's him right there.
So that was the post that he posted on Twitter.
Too much motion.
That reminds me of that rapper Fulio, and the reason I say that is because that nigga Fulio made that disrespectful ass song talking about these youngsters that got killed, and he was rapping at their.
Oh, he made a
sites.
song about it. Yeah, we know. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's the type of that's the type of shit I'm talking. Like what do you expect, bro? Like. You don't think this person has family, bro? You don't think this people?
But it's kind of different in his case because they tried to rob him.
But
And he killed.
still,
But
bro.
what you
like,
mean?
He still got like. I'm not saying that he wasn't in the right to fucking defend himself. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying
He
is
shouldn't have posted
you're
it.
taking it to the extreme when you're fucking sitting in this man's blood that you murdered. This man has family. He has brothers. He has like he got. You know what I'm saying? He got people too, bro. Like you have to expect some retaliation. At what point did you think to yourself and be like, I'm gonna do this and everybody's gonna be okay with it?
He didn't give a fuck, though.
Right now.
Then this is the repercussions that you gotta live with, my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he didn't give a fuck.
Then these is that's the repercussions of it. If you don't give a fuck, then homie, then
But but they live like that. When you cause I was that young, I
Bro.
don't give a damn.
Bro.
Especially you came in here and tried to rob me. Like,
me personally,
this is
bro,
what you gonna get.
Me personally, I do not perpetuate that shit. I don't condone that shit, and I don't give no fucking passes on that shit, bro. At what point, bro, as a grown ass black man in America, do we stop fucking promoting and condoning and I don't give a fuck what you've been through in life. I don't give a fuck.
But you got,
Listen,
but
let me finish.
I hear what
Let me
you're
finish.
saying. But
I don't
the
give
most,
a fuck
but-
what you going through in life. I don't give a fuck what you went through in life, bro. At what point do you say to yourself, "I'm gonna stop killing other black men"?
About 30. At about 30.
I get that there's
Maybe 25.
I get that there's points where revenge that you have to do. I get that. There's exceptions to the rule, but at some fucking point, bro,
That's
as
maturity.
as
What you're
grown-
speaking. You're a
as
grown ass
men,
man
bro,
talking about
like, bro,
these are 18-year-old, 17-year-old
But-
dumbass.
but-
Misled children.
So what?
So we're
what-
not the ones perpetuating it. Not us. Not a third. I'm not saying do that.
Of course we're.
So it's the kid. It's their culture. This is a problem with them and their youth.
I don't
with the internet.
There's something that we got to do, or something that we can help do, or
You
something.
can't. Only thing you can do is raise your child.
I mean,
and
of
each
course,
person needs to teach
of
their
course,
children better.
of course, but
Keep
I-
those
at,
people,
at the
children
same
out of that
time, at the
environment.
same time, bro, I don't. I
What you
can't-
talking about? Him taking the picture and standing in the blood? That's what you talking about, or what?
Yeah, he's saying that.
Yeah. But he
that-
was saying that he was saying along the lines that that this is the life that they live. They
It
little
is.
gangsters,
It is.
you know
That's-
what I'm
that's-
saying?
that's
And I'm
facts.
like, and I'm like, yeah, that's cool and all. But I will never perpetuate or condone any of that type of shit. And at what point, at what point do we fucking like say that this shit is fucking egregious and that fucking these kids fucking killing kids it's
We are though.
It goes back to
but
what
we
he's
don't
saying.
hold influence over
you
those
gotta
kids.
start. You start
It's
inside your. You gotta
crazy.
start inside your own household, and once you figure that you could maybe do something outside
But
your
bro-
household, then maybe you could maybe start up a community meeting with all the neighborhood youth, and then you got to teach them yourself.
Yeah,
you
but-
can't
but
expect
that-
no
look,
be
look,
done
look.
by
Well,
anybody else.
It's easy for us to say that in Corpus Christi, Texas. How do you tell somebody from a fucking zone 6 or zone 8 in fucking Atlanta or a fucking block in fucking Chicago or a neighborhood in fucking Memphis, bro? You can't, bro.
Exactly.
Because
So that's
you
just
can't
what it
even
is.
Go outside.
Like you say, that's just what it is. That's just the times we live
So
in.
we
That's just the generation that we in.
So just let them fucking youngsters go buck wild and kill each other.
Nah,
I'm pretty
that's
sure
the
it's
results
people-
of their OGs either being killed or not fucking directing them in the right direction.
We know for a fact that these youngsters in 2023, most of them neighborhoods have no OGs. That the reason why is because them youngsters usually in 2023 usually are making more or have more than them OGs. So how could a youngster really fucking listen to this nigga that's fucking working a 9 to 5, barely making fucking rent and shit, while he's out here fucking off making 10 times this nigga? He's not. There is no OGs. OGs is a thing of the past. We had OGs. They have no OGs. They have older people that they might listen to sometimes, but like somebody that they're gonna listen, an OG, that shit is fucking dead. So
But
I
do
think
we
that depends on the respect.
So do we just say as
Nah.
30, 35, 40, 45-year-old men, hey, it is what it is.
No.
And we let these kids fucking bang it out, and if they make it to our age, they lucky as like. What do we do?
You just be a dad. You be an uncle. You reach the people that you care about first.
Yep.
See, the thing why we needed OGs and shit like that was absent father syndrome shit going on.
Facts.
What's going on now is people actually more than they used to, taking care of their damn kids.
100%.
It's because of that absent shit. So now people want to be present.
100%.
It's not cool to be deadbeat no
Not
more.
at all.
About 20, 30 years ago, you could nobody gave
normal.
a fuck.
Nobody gave a fuck.
So
Papa
you
was
had to
a
have these
Rolling
older generation OGs and shit that come through and mentor and teach you whatever the fuck that was. But now there's fathering is a real thing now. Like
100%.
it's more prevalent in these communities, black communities,
Yeah.
and that's where it's gonna start at. But far as the shit where it's gone too far, them kids, they don't want to hear that shit you talking about.
Not at all.
No, but it don't matter what you saying. So
Not at all.
you can't even but the problem is,
So you give
Like,
up.
so
though?
are places like Memphis and Chicago and places of LA, are they so far gone and so far?
they not as gone as the public would have you believe. Like the places aren't.
Like not coming
The
outside.
only thing
and
that's
shit?
reported is the bad news. So we don't know about the people that's down there. doing
We don't know about the
good
man that
shit
started the basketball program for
Yeah.
all the youth and,
Yeah.
and shit like that. So, and that's what I was gonna say too. For the man that starts the neighborhood basketball program, for all the kids that do show up, for all the kids that don't show up because they out there thugging it, there's only so much old man can do.
Mm-hmm.
He can't go and pull them off the street. If they want to come and join and they want something different for themselves,
He creates an
they'll-
option.
He creates an option,
Right.
and that's all you can do is in
there's
this time is
people
create an
creating
option.
options in those neighborhoods.
Yeah, and I'm sure there are options in
There's
those neighborhoods.
people
That's what I was
making it
gonna
out
say.
of those neighborhoods right now doing
Hey,
positive
I don't-
things.
hey,
They putting stem cell researchers in there. They doing shit.
Yeah.
Especially in LA. Like they doing shit for the community. But I mean,
You have to watch the local news to see that
yeah,
type of shit.
have
You know
to
what I'm
watch-
saying?
It's not gonna be publicly broadcast.
Like the way it's broadcast
It's not gonna
when-
be promoted.
Like 20 people were killed over the weekend in Chicago. Like
No one wants people. When people watch the news, they don't want to see nothing good. They want
Yeah.
to see the worst shit. And so the news gives you the worst shit.
so,
to
I
keep
definitely
they
feel
numbers up.
and I definitely feel like it's
Hey,
positive
all I'm
shit going
saying-
on
hey,
in those
look,
places.
All I'm saying is I grew up in a gang environment, bro.
and nobody did no good.
I'm not saying that
There was
nobody
no
did.
male figure doing no positivity in that environment. Not one.
Teachers.
There wasn't no football coach, no basketball coach. It wasn't a boys and girls club. It wasn't no youth center.
Outside
it
of-
wasn't a pastor.
Outside of school, no, my guy. They're not outside of school.
Y'all didn't have church.
There was
we
church.
wasn't going to church.
Exactly.
The
options
option,
that you had,
yeah, the
you
option,
didn't
yeah,
want them.
yeah.
But what I'm like, what fucking, like, let's be honest. What kids are going to church every fucking Sunday today?
If you want something,
I don't know,
if I'm living in that neighborhood,
I mean, because it's obviously not the kids that's fucking out there
At risk.
thugging. Exactly. You see what I'm saying?
but the thing I can say too,
or they wouldn't be at risk.
It's
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking
live-
about the kids that are at risk.
They
living
play football.
living in
Play
Molina,
basketball.
living in Molina,
But
and
the
I would
niggas is still fucking
I would
having to carry.
I would
fucking-
definitely consider Molina like an at-risk neighborhood. Like
Right.
Yeah,
there was
yeah,
a white man who came through that motherfucker every Sunday in a van trying to take kids to church.
Yep. Facts.
It was an option if you wanted to get on that bus and go to church, or you wanted to go to the block and thug it. You had that option. That white man gave us that option every Sunday. He came through there
to
on
the
that in
block
that van.
we went.
I'm just-
You know when we would see
And
that,
yeah,
Hey,
so
hey,
the-
hey,
to
so,
facts,
hey, look,
to the
back
block
to my,
we went.
back to
when
my.
we would see that same man is when we would go pick up the free food they would give out, and that was about it. He'd be like, "Y'all need to come in here." I'd be like, "Nah, we're just here for the drinks."
All I'm saying is, look, back to my original point is I grew up in gang infested areas and gang infested neighborhoods growing up, and there were some weekends and some summers, nigga, where even if you were not active and had nothing to do with them people at all, you did not want to come outside, bro.
Well, I would have to say it like this, and as much as we
Even if you was a good kid
As-
and not involved in that shit,
as much as we
just
hate-
to get to school, you might not want to go to school that day, bro, because you didn't want to walk by that group of fucking
What I was gonna
people
say,
that's always there, bro.
as much as we hate to say it and blame our parents, the blame basically falls on our parents for not trying to do better to get us out of that environment.
Or to change it. Because the
see that.
parents, the neighborhood is whoever's there, because it don't happen in the Chinese neighborhood. They ain't got a bunch, you know what I mean? And
This
they're,
is my thing. Like, look, I'm looking. Okay, again, because I'm looking at it from a California perspective. That shit be happening in the Chinese neighborhood, like for real. Just like in the
and there's doctors coming out of the Chinese neighborhood. There's lawyers. There's
It's the
always
same-
gonna
it's
it's
the same
always
in the-
gonna
it's
be
the
bad
same
shit.
in the black neighborhoods
Yeah.
too. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, like what can we do to reach the youth? As a collective, like.
Well, to me locally,
Like,
being that you have a son,
Right.
You probably have a closer. You have a son that both of y'all have sons. His son a lot younger than yours. Your son is probably at the age of right now where he's at risk or
Very
hanging
much
with
so.
at-risk youth.
Very much so.
You go get those at-risk youth and start an AAU basketball team.
Oh, I'm already
Y'all
doing
want to
that.
play on this team? You stay out of trouble. You got to get good grades. You got to show me your report cards. You got to give them an incentive to do good.
No, I do that. I've done that, but I'm talking about outside of Corpus.
We
Like,
can
I'm
only
talking-
affect where we at. Shit, we can't control where we ain't
I'm
at.
thinking on a larger. I'm thinking again like about the Memphises.
But you
the
can't
New Orleans
say
and-
that and just say outside of Corpus as if people ain't getting murdered here.
Yeah.
Or as
I
if
mean,
people not
again,
led
but-
straight here.
but,
or as if like it's
but-
soft.
but
or
he-
it's
no,
like
no, but-
this ain't Chicago, so
No,
it
not
can't
at
be.
all, not at all. But he had said that I gotta do my part. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying I've done my part here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, let's hypothetically, let's say that we fucking save Corpus. Every fucking young boy in Corpus is on the path to fucking
Impossible.
college. Of course, we in a hypothetical. You know what I'm saying? What do we do about Memphis? What do we do about Chicago? What do we do about New Orleans?
If you wanted to if that was a
I
desire
feel
that
like-
you had, you would have to do the same thing. You would take the same whatever hypothetical method that you saved the Corpus Christi with.
Right.
You would then transfer that method over to each
Yeah.
inner city and keep doing it over.
And I feel
over
like all
again.
that shit comes down to the
know,
fucking
man.
city council and the politics and the fucking mayor and all that different type of shit. There's nothing
I
like
just feel some cities are worse off than others, man. And I just think it keeps my cogs spinning. Like this is one of the things that constantly fucks with my brain, bro, is these young black men in all these fucking cities, youngsters, bro, that are gangbang. I was once them. Like, that's why I don't know if that's why it fucks with me so much, because I was once them, bro. And not everybody has or sees that they have this opportunity to get out of the bubble or whatever the fuck you want to call it that they're in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but people like Mitch from Paid in Full everywhere, they love the game.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, they don't care to fucking be on that other side. They love what they know.
Exactly.
So again,
It's love them back. You know what I mean? Like,
so that again poses my question. Like, so let's just say 3 out of 10 fucking kids is a Mitch, and they love the fucking game, and the game loves them. Is it just
70
beating a dead horse.
70% is a pretty good percentage.
That it's just like it is what it is.
Well, the
We can
problem-
expect more BTGT 3s or whatever.
Oh, yeah, hell
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Because I can say, yeah.
it is what it is. Like
Because
it's
and that's
hard to live with it.
It's pop culture. You gotta understand what's cool too, though. Like
That's what I'm saying.
that
So
was a
the
flex.
media-
To
big-
him, that was a flex.
It's cool to fucking shoot another nigga
and stand in his
and-
blood.
right, bro. Like
the media.
I don't
though,
even need
gives that
graphic
attention.
designer for my album cover. This real blood, player.
Yeah, clout.
Real blood, real money, real guns. Just
Whenever
take my
that
picture.
becomes not cool, then you can speak to them.
but this is like, but
It'll fade out.
I don't know, man.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
It will. I mean, it's just. I mean, it might not. It might not be through my lifetime, but eventually the shit gets old. Time heals all wounds.
But I think we have always been at war as well. There's not.
I mean,
because
because we could say the same thing about gangs,
some
bro.
kind of war. Some
Because
kind
if
of war.
that was the case, I mean, we've all like fucking grown up and outgrown gang culture. You know what I'm saying? So we think, but fucking gangs are obviously still thriving, obviously more than ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you would think that that gang banging's been what fucking.
But it still all goes
about
back to
30 years.
what are they coming home? The kids go home to nothing. Ain't nobody there. No daddy who cares. No, that's what produces that type of shit.
Yep.
Because they need to be a part of some type of family, be a part of some type of group.
Yep.
We want to have some type of money, and these the only niggas doing it. Yeah, that's what I'm finna do. And if you ain't talking about that, or even showing me that it ain't gotta be like this to be a success, then what the fuck is you talking about? That's what they own. That's
Yeah.
what them kids is on.
Yeah.
You not talking about nothing. Big homie, we getting 20, 30 grand on the scam.
Yeah.
On the scam plays. Like
No, that's
you
what I'm
ain't but
saying.
so show me how to do it the right way.
So you're beating the dead horse is basically what it comes down
that's
to,
what I'm
bro.
saying, 'cause I
Straight
can't
up.
show you, I can't show you the right way.
So you can't
because-
show me nothing.
because-
Talk to the mic, Scoop.
Look, because I'm
Scoop.
trying to live legitly.
Talk to the mic.
Because I'm
It's-
trying to.
but there's
I'm trying to
legit
live
ways
legit.
to get 30 grand.
I feel that, but the
Can you show me?
But the majority of people don't know like the legit way to get.
Well,
30
that's
grand.
what needs to happen.
So-
the
so-
people that know
so-
how to get that money and come show us how to get the
the
money.
youngster isn't gonna look up to us or whatever the fuck if we ain't making 30
So we
grand,
gotta
40
step
grand
up.
plays.
We
You
gotta
know what I'm
step
saying?
up.
So we gotta make 30, 40, 50,
Yeah.
$100,000 for them niggas to even listen to us.
Yeah, they'll listen then.
I promise.
That's
that.
not an impossible.
I
though.
mean, in that same sense, what do you really have to offer them? You know, if money is what's moving them.
No, I
Yeah.
mean knowledge. Fuck
Yeah, but
knowledge
money's
and wisdom.
moving them. I got enough
Fuck
knowledge to
knowledge.
get this money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck
that's all it
knowledge
is.
and fuck knowledge.
Show me
wisdom,
something extra.
and
Yeah.
longevity.
Show
What
me how
is-
to double
I mean,
this money.
You have to.
Crazy.
Your test. I mean, Napoleon Hill said you don't be your best self until you're like 40 years old because of your testosterone levels and your ability to think and be wise and all that type shit. These kids, 18, they far from that. So
But
anything
they think,
else
but they think
besides,
they that.
huh?
But they think they that.
But
But
we
Hey,
thought
hey,
we
yeah.
thought we was that when
Yeah,
we was
we thought-
18.
yeah,
But at the
Shit.
same time, like just like me, like by 18, I was already fast as fuck.
Me
As
too.
Right.
fuck. You know what I mean?
Right.
So now put yourself in these 18-year-old shoes with technology and everything fully accessible.
Yeah.
That's like twice, 3 times our speed from back then.
Yeah,
you know?
they fast, they sharp, but at
yeah.
the same time, if you ain't telling them how to improve on some money, them kids want some designer clothes, money, diamonds,
I'm
and
trying
chain. They
to
want
tell you.
everything they can say. They kids. They want physical shit, and they want respect. And the hoes give up. This another
That's what I
problem.
say to the women, the girls, they turning 18. They can't wait to turn 18 so they can start OnlyFans
Yeah.
and shit like that.
Yeah,
Goddamn,
and
you know what I'm saying?
100%.
Shit.
If the bitches that was, if the girls would stop giving the shooters some pussy, maybe they'll stop shooting. But these niggas out here sliding. in
Nigga
the
said
name of the Lord.
Chirac on their ass.
Yeah,
huh?
because that gives you a sense of, that gives people respect. Like the girls even
Right.
like that guy.
Right, 100%.
So, but if that wasn't if that wasn't getting all the girls, dudes would start doing different. If me getting A's in school was getting me pussy,
Oh, you
everybody have
nigga,
A's.
what? I'm talking about 4.0.
Yeah.
So, okay.
So
just
it's a culture problem.
make it not cool.
Already, man.
I don't think killing people will never be not cool in a killer's mind, or anybody looking up to a killer. You know
Or
what I mean?
gangsters and
or
thugs,
anything
like-
like,
like-
that.
like-
Well, I mean, being the max of that
But
shit
it's like,
as a
it's
as
like
a
they don't
murderer.
even value human life no more.
Not even a little bit. Not even some.
They talk about how many they got. Like
They
See,
talk
but
about
you gotta
smoking,
think this
smoking
is
them
what they were
niggas
saying
out
back in the
packs.
'90s during those gang times. too.
Exactly.
Everything you just said was said back in the '90s.
exactly.
So, in your
Exactly.
area,
Exactly.
he said, "I know. I had to walk around them
No,
motherfuckers."
nigga. No.
Exactly. These dudes, they
Scoop
really
is
need to
surviving
go.
for real.
They really need to
Oh,
just
God.
go to the military.
Yeah, no, for real. No, for real.
These boys be excellent snipers and
for
shit.
real,
they ain't
bro.
got no problem with their
For
gun.
real. And they gonna get a little bit of guidance and discipline and all that shit.
They want to go on the front line too. They want to be just like Call
And
of
hold the
Duty.
biggest
Yeah,
gun,
we
huh?
want the biggest gun.
Give me a Mac M16 911 32, goddamn. They want it all, goddamn. Give me a submachine bazooka, goddamn.
Already, man. We're going to move on to the next one, man. Lil Wayne was basically on an interview last week, and he was basically saying that he doesn't have a cent close to the net worth that the internet says he does. The internet says he has a net worth of, I want to say it was 170 million. He said he doesn't have a cent close to that. A lot of people thought that he was full of shit and that he was lying, and I felt like he was telling the truth.
What if he has more? Like, what if he's...
No, I feel like he don't.
Like when 50 did it.
Do you think
Claim
Lil Wayne has
bankruptcy.
170 million on his Bank of America account?
You think... Do I think Lil Wayne
Yes.
does?
No, bro.
I think... Man,
Yes.
what?
And then in a different bank, he's got another 170
I'm
million.
thinking maybe like 40.
And then in another, whoa, wow.
I think whenever they count like net worth, that's like your assets, bro. Like net
Yeah,
worth.
I think that's
net
included,
worth
too.
isn't what you got in the bank. Net worth is
Yeah, I
what,
think that's your
what,
assets.
what
Yeah.
you're worth as a whole,
Yeah.
What you're worth as a
Everything
whole.
that you own.
As a
companies.
Yeah.
like
All
as a
of that.
brand.
I doubt Lil Wayne has 170 million sitting in the bank.
Bank. Right.
No.
Right.
So you think he only got 40?
Maybe 50.
They said that.
Remember when the game posted his Bank of America
said that that's
account?
the
That bitch
reason
was like
that-
13 million.
That's the reason. That's the reason Lil Wayne is still doing shows to this very day, dog. Lil Wayne shouldn't be having to do no fucking shows, bro.
Yeah, but that's for the love, though.
Net
ain't
worth
it?
is the value of assets a
Love of
person
money.
or corporation owns,
Right.
minus the liabilities they owe.
Right.
That's what it is. So, I mean, I don't know what, because these people aren't reporting all of their money to Google. Google just making a rough estimate.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
so he probably should be worth.
I mean, you talk about mattress money, though. You know what I mean? Like a whole bunch of money they don't know about. Shit that you keep in your house. Like,
Or like for they could be looking at how many streams he got, or
how
much
many
an
houses,
average
how many
regular-
cars, and all that
That's
shit. Yeah.
exactly what it is.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. And the companies that he owns and how much those companies
Yeah.
bring in and what they're worth. You know what I'm saying? And his percentage, like they're just.
Because Blueface just said that Google got it right on him.
And what did
Really,
Google
what
say?
you-
I don't know. I just
Okay,
he was-
and then the Black China basically said too, because they were basically saying that Black China was making $20 million a year on OnlyFans, and she came out on the podcast too and basically said the 2 years that she was on OnlyFans, she made $1.5 million.
See what I'm saying?
So a whole 18.5 million less.
I wonder how the hell they
So
get.
I don't think Lil Wayne has 170 million in the bank. I really don't. What do you think, Freak? You think he does?
I mean,
Maybe
I'd
not
like
in
to
the
think he
bank.
has that much.
Maybe
but
not
I mean,
in the
when
bank.
when you're saying it like he's talking about like each of these things he owns or is a part of like that as
Yeah,
you know,
assets,
20 mil.
yeah, I
this
think-
is 10
yeah.
mil here,
Right,
and then
right.
I
Yeah,
personally
100
have
yeah,
10 mil
100%.
cash. I mean, I guess I could see that, but I just thought he was a lot richer. Like that 160 mil, like where is it split up between then? Because what
Everything
does
that
he
he
do?
owned.
Okay, but what else aside from the rapping can you name that he does? Can you name a liquor?
He has
Truck
the truck
fit.
fit.
Okay,
And I think he does have a liquor. And I'm sure he owns more than one
Yeah,
house.
and he had the
I guess I'm not seeing the
Young
houses.
Money,
And
Drake.
and his cars. And
so
his,
then he should have. So
and his jewelry.
does he have
He
some
gets
kind
a
of part
percentage,
of
a
Drake?
percentage.
Hey, Lil Wayne
Yep.
probably don't even know what net worth mean though. He probably thought shit. I ain't got 160 million in my bank.
That's what I was
That's
thinking
what
the
he
same
probably
shit.
was
I was
like,
thinking the
right,
same shit.
right.
He probably wouldn't that word mean. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking
Look.
the same shit too.
Right,
Yeah.
So it show right here, Drake got 180 million at rank 9, and Lil Wayne at the
Net
150
worth?
mark. Yeah, this is net worth.
Yeah, and again, I think that's like land, houses, jewelry.
The metaverse.
Yeah, whatever you own in the metaverse.
That's in NFTs and shit. Hey, how's everybody
Yeah,
doing
they
out
said
there
that.
with
Like,
them
hey,
NFTs?
I seen. Wasn't it Chad Ocho Cinco that had pulled out his phone and said that Googled himself and it said that he was worth like, let's just say 13 million, and then that nigga pulled out his phone and showed his bank statement.
And it was like 20.
Nigga, on God.
Yeah, I
And
saw
he
that
was
one,
like,
yeah.
Google had that shit fucked up.
Yeah.
Now, let me fuck your head up. I heard that you know how they say that who is it? Bill Gates and fucking what's the Amazon dude?
Jeff Bezos.
Mr. Bezos.
Yeah.
And the nigga that invented Alibaba.
I don't know the Alibaba nigga, but I know what you're talking about. He
They're
rich
try-
as
they
fuck.
say these are supposed to be the richest men in the world.
Yeah.
And the reason that they're supposed to be the richest men in the world is because I guess Google and people have access to their wealth. Like you can trace their wealth because
Yeah.
it has to be documented. So much of it does. At
Yeah.
least, right? You know what I'm saying?
to be
They're-
taxed.
Right, to be taxed. They're saying that these Saudi princesses and these sheiks and the people that oil money, that them dudes is really the richest people in the world, and that they're worth trillions of dollars. Like individuals might be worth trillions of dollars, except for they don't have to report that shit because they're like the sultan.
Oh
of
yeah, I
this
would say like in
place.
Dubai, them
Oh, yeah,
motherfuckers
for
over
sure,
there
for
rich.
sure,
Hell
for
yeah.
sure. I
So,
can believe
like,
that.
You
that
can't
shit
tax
is-
me on my own shit.
Right. So like I don't think that fucking that Google shit be really accurate because them niggas is saying Google saying Jeff Bezos is the richest nigga on the planet when we know that it might be the Sultan of Dubai, where you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I
But
think
it
that's
gets
just
to a
off.
point like it baffles me how we as middle class and poor people
Right.
think, okay, because if you think in my mind, if I got, what's the difference between 100 million and 120? I can still buy whatever the fuck I want.
Right.
It ain't nothing I can't
100%.
afford.
Yeah, agree. You can just buy it more. You can buy 20 million more things than I can.
Yeah, and you're not going to do that.
Right,
You still like
right.
we still live in the same neighborhood and shit.
on
We got the
God,
same
on God,
cars.
on God.
Our kids go to the same schools.
But I mean, would you think that it would matter on a generational aspect? Because let's just say that you're worth $1 billion and I'm worth 900 million, like 100 million away from $1 billion. Wouldn't your legacy go on a little bit longer as far as maybe, I don't know, fucking property or whatever the
It
fuck,
shouldn't.
you know what I'm
If
saying?
you do it
not
right,
really.
because
at a certain point it just becomes perspective and opinion on what you own.
Hell yeah.
There's no real value to that shit. I mean,
Yeah.
the money isn't real.
Yeah.
You know, because like you said, once you get past 100 million, like what the fuck is the difference of the next 20?
yeah.
You know what I mean? Nothing matters at that point.
And then it's like, far as legacy go, whoever make the individuals that make 100 million, you could take that money from them today, and in 2 or 3 years they gonna know how to make money.
100 million. Yeah,
and so they
100%.
gonna teach their kids
100%.
how to make money, and those kids is gonna teach that. So the legacy
I feel
gonna
that.
go forever.
I feel that.
Because it ain't about
feel
the
that.
actual coins and chips. That shit don't mean these
It's
niggas.
knowledge.
They understand
It's
the
knowledge.
science of it. Yeah.
it's knowledge. Yeah, I feel that. Because I was gonna backdoor and hit you with, well, what then? Why is all these motherfucking rich ass people not leaving their kids with nothing? It's because they leaving them with the knowledge.
That's way more than the money.
I feel that.
And if I left you with it, then you would. The rich people know that.
You wouldn't need the knowledge.
You-
What would you look
And
for
no,
the
you
knowledge?
ain't gonna. The legacy doesn't keep going. If I just leave you with the money, you fuck off. You get a coke problem. You blow off this money. That's the end of the legacy.
Because you're not hungry though.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
to get millions, you gotta be hungry. And if
Yeah.
I give it to you, you won't be hungry enough to make it. I can show you. I can tell you this how you make $1 million, and I can show it to you and write it all the way down.
But if you
I
ain't
guarantee
hungry-
foolproof.
Right.
But if you already got it,
Right.
you
You
ain't
ain't-
got
you
the
ain't
hunger
hungry,
it
yeah.
takes to execute the
Yeah.
plan. So I ain't gonna give you shit.
And not until you fucked off that million.
Yeah, I ain't gonna give you shit. I'm gonna give you this and tell you that
Nah, I
works.
feel that.
Just do it.
Nah, I feel that.
And you gonna believe me because you seen it work before.
right.
Who does that? Shaq does that, right? He talks about that with his kids and what they're being left, but he makes them have to go to college and
Right,
get the
right.
degrees.
They have
Like
to
one
do
of his
certain
kids has
things.
multiple degrees, you know,
Right.
because he wasn't just gonna leave her. You talking about Shaq money? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like they're gonna be
Nah,
good
hey,
for a while.
Jackie Chan said he ain't leaving his son nothing, nigga.
No, yeah, he gotta earn it.
You know what I'm saying? Bill Gates said that nigga's only leaving his son like 0.0001% of what he's worth.
Of a
nigga.
Bitcoin,
You know what I'm saying? Which is still like fucking. I think it's like $10 million.
he'll be all right.
I promise he will. He'll
Yeah,
make it.
because he know how his dad he ain't
He'll
leaving. He
make
ain't
it.
telling you what he left him, what he
But
told
I mean,
him.
that's a
he'll
different
make
though
it.
too. Like if he leaves him 10 million, you talking about your daddy is fucking, you know, however much he's worth.
Right.
That's a
Billions.
big lifestyle change.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's like from
yeah.
us right here to 10 million.
Right.
But it's like,
Like-
yeah,
Right,
I
right,
only
right,
give
You're
you
not
this.
riding in no spaceship no more.
Yeah.
That was
Right,
daddy's
right,
spaceship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
But it's like the people that you know, like your dad knows all these people. Like he got all the connections, you
Right.
got all the
Right.
know-how.
Right.
You went to the
Right.
best schools.
Right. Right.
You don't need shit, no money.
Right.
It's all about you. You know everybody.
If you didn't pick up the game within these fucking years of me being around, my nigga, you're never gonna get the game.
and then my dad. Then you got this name. I'm Bill Gates' son,
Yeah.
Mr. Gates. Yeah. Did you need a loan? He go in the bank right now and get a loan.
no paperwork.
No paperwork.
This
ID.
is my ID.
This is my ID.
That's my dad.
Credit score 400.
Yeah.
I fucked my credit off, but
Oh,
you know Bill Gates.
Oh,
Bill Gates. Yeah, they gonna give him whatever he
I
want.
feel that. That's
Hell
true.
yeah.
See, doesn't that kind of go like in the same sense as y'all talking about the kids and the gangs and shit and who they would listen to? If he didn't have all that money, why would he listen to, you know, the opposite end of that spectrum? type shit?
Do you think niggas that's coming out the hood, little kids that's coming out the hood, do you think they gonna listen to a Bill Gates?
Yeah, they'll listen to Bill Gates before they
Nah.
listen to me.
100%. I mean,
But it depends on what Gates
I
talking
say the
about.
opposite. I say the little kids would listen to you before they listen to Bill Gates.
You think so?
That's
I
what
guess
I'm
I'll
saying.
listen to Bill Gates before I listen to myself.
But that's because you're grown now.
Yeah.
Right,
You
but
understand the
but-
difference.
True.
You're living the life that, you know, you had no fucking idea about as a kid.
But he don't got Bill Gates money. That's what I'm saying. That goes back to the money talk. The kids only listen to the nigga that got money. Bill Gates got money. Jeff Bezos got money.
you gotta look like me. I gotta be able to relate to you too.
Yeah.
All right, that's okay.
They'll listen to Jay-Z before they listen to Bill Gates.
100%.
I mean, if that's the case, look, like, you know, this is last year's. Of course, he lost a lot of that money, but, you know, Kanye was on the top of that list.
Bro,
so going through all the shit that Kanye went through and people thinking he's crazy and this and then, whatever your perspective was, he still got $1.8 billion. He know what the fuck he's doing in some
he
category.
Ain't that crazy.
You know, exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They gonna listen to Ye.
Yeah.
That's Jesus.
So you got everybody listening to him in some sense. You know, whether you agree with this point or that point, you listen to his music and you could relate to him through that.
Right.
But maybe his personal life, like we were talking about earlier, like all these artists who show you them eating dinner and lunch and whatever, he never gave you that type of shit. That came through Kim. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't trying to have you all in his business. But his early years, everything was recorded. You know, you seen that thing on Netflix.
Documentary was inspiring.
Shit, inspiring as fuck, bro.
Dog.
Yeah. So I mean,
But see
When
what
I-
it
when I
took,
watched
though,
that,
how
yeah.
hungry he was.
At all times.
It always made me feel like I ain't doing enough when I watch
He
it.
was hungry
Like,
at all times
God
like
damn.
that, bro. Yeah.
And
yeah.
kids-
and still
kids-
is.
kids now, even if you told them about all that hustle, if they get that one lick and go viral, they ain't got.
Yeah,
they don't
that
give a fuck
hustle
what
gone.
you did to get
that
there.
hustle gone,
Fuck
yeah.
what you talking about. I
Yeah.
did it in one. Like
Right,
bitch,
right,
you know,
right,
like.
right.
So it's hard to be able to have that conversation and have them relate to you because they can't understand it because they already did it without your method,
Right. 100%.
and that's
100%.
considered the old school method. You know
but
what I
these
mean?
kids so smart, like doing them scammers, bro. Man, they so smart that if they would put that same energy into making a legitimate app, you would get way more money than what you doing from scamming.
They want it quick though. That's the time we in. They want it quick.
Yeah,
Shit.
and they need it quick too, cause they got expensive lifestyles with all that designer shit they wearing.
They got to keep up with Instagram.
Shit, keeping up with the Joneses will leave you homeless.
I promise.
Shit, we gonna move on to the next one, man. A man claimed to have snatched Ice Spice's chain, and then later on he retracted and said it was a joke, and he was just joking, and that it was a joke for TikTok.
Was Ice Spice's chain really snatched though?
No,
In real life? Like,
No.
Was she really missing her shit?
no, she
So
wasn't.
he just said this on some
and,
like,
and posted a video of him dangling a fucking chain and basically said, Ice Spice, we got your chain, come back and get it.
Yeah, that was lame.
That was lame as
Lame.
fuck, bruh.
way lame.
You
Stupid
snatched
as
he
fuck.
should have made he should say he snatched dirt chain.
And even
or
if he
something.
did snatch, even if it was real, like you say, snatching
still
a
don't get no points out of
for
that.
snatching a female's
You
chain,
know,
right?
points
That
out
shit,
that
yeah.
nigga, like you went over there and bullied a
And
girl.
then it's like
on
what
her
make it
chain.
even more lame. You went to go get a chain made to say that.
To say that?
Yeah, to
That's
say
crazy.
you snatched it.
Is that what they're doing on TikTok, and that's what it's come to now? People are just doing hoax shit, making up shit to get
Yeah, even the
It don't
reaction
gotta be
videos.
real.
Even the reaction videos, like in the store where I walk up to you and hit you with something, a
Right,
pillow,
that shit is
and
fake.
turn around, like that
That
shit's
shit be
pre-rehearsed.
fake, bro.
God damn.
They do anything for clout.
That
But
shit is AI.
And as long as we keep watching it, it ain't going nowhere.
Not at all.
And we watch
Well,
it so
hey,
much, it's here to stay.
again,
like
they
think
talk
about
about
it. A
banning
meme,
TikTok.
a meme was crazy when it
Right,
first came
right,
out.
right, right.
Now ain't shit. There's like video memes
Like-
type
like a
shit.
meme
GIFs.
culture.
That shit.
meme
Yeah,
culture.
yeah.
It's a meme
People don't even
culture.
talk with words no more. They use a meme.
Meme and shit, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like that's just shows like, the less connection we're having with each other, but the more we're having with each other.
Yeah.
Well, we don't do this
Yeah,
too
yeah,
much. we don't do in person type shit.
we're not
But
engaging,
we'll catch
right.
everybody online. Blah blah blah. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
This is a rarity nowadays.
That shit crazy.
So saying you stole Ice Spice's chain and posting it on TikTok is gonna go viral.
I mean, you steal the right person's chain, you're gonna go viral.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
think
yeah.
about. I mean, think
It-
about
like
what,
you said, if Debo steals your chain in the hood, you ain't going viral. You might go hood viral.
Think about what everybody else is doing. Besides, I mean, people are going to the extents to go viral, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know
Remember
what
the milk crate challenge?
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right.
Motherfuckers would get
right.
to the top and falling all the way the fuck
Right,
back
right.
down.
Damn
That
it.
was a good time right there. The
Man,
milk crate
that shit
challenge.
was crazy, bro.
I was having fun watching that on the internet.
Yeah,
Remind me
yeah.
of America's Funniest Home Video.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all that shit was just chasing clout. All that shit was just chasing views. The cinnamon challenge. take a spoonful.
Remember
of
they was
cinnamon.
eating the detergent things?
Oh, the Tide Pods.
That was the craziest one.
God
Hey, but oh boy,
damn.
that snatched Ice Spice Tank, he got to be top 5 lamest dudes in the
Yeah.
last 5 years. One of the lamest niggas ever.
Like
That was lame.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You went and made a chain.
that's
made
gonna
up
that's
a
gonna
story.
that's gonna make him disappear, not get clout.
That was lame.
That's gonna make him like,
He gonna be forever known for that though. He gonna be
Yeah.
the lamest nigga in his city. Where he from?
I don't know. They didn't say where he was from.
Look at him. He got a fake. He went to go get that made
That's crazy.
to do this video. Like, why didn't you get a? You should have got a.
What if it only cost him like $20-$30?
That's still the time
That's
it
still
took you
like-
to go up there and do
Like,
it.
that's still lame as fuck.
All the effort that you
All
put
the
into
effort.
it. Yeah.
Like what?
But I
You
mean,
ain't
that
got nothing.
effort is producing what we're doing right now, though.
Yeah.
Goal accomplished.
Yeah. True enough.
Right?
True enough.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
like real
true
shit.
enough.
You put all the
TMZ
feelings and
picked
shit
it
to the
up.
side.
True enough.
You put all them feelings to the
True
side.
enough.
That fool did what the fuck he set out to do.
For sure.
Because I don't even know who the fuck any of these people are, but now I know we talking about them. Like,
But it's like
Ice Spice sings that song, that Munch song. That nigga a Munch. That
it's
nigga
like
a Munch.
he the thing is people going that his shit ain't gonna last. That little this 5 minutes of fame.
Yeah.
I mean, unless he pretends to do it to somebody else,
Well,
that just becomes his thing. I done snatch games chain.
But how many times do you do that before
How many
people just
rappers are
unfollow
there?
you because they know it's fake?
did
or
he
because
go
you
viral
follow
off
it
of
because
that?
it's entertaining.
Did he go viral off of that?
Off of this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Oh, okay.
Like I
Yeah,
said,
they
we're
picked it
talking
up.
about it. Like,
Because they picked it up on like all the news blogs 1st, and then it wasn't reported until like a day or two later that it was a hoax.
I just
So
really
that's
want
like-
to know why he
'Cause it was
chose Ice Spice out of all.
she's popping right now, right?
Yeah, she is. Yeah,
Yeah.
she is.
But
That's
why
why.
say
You
you
aim
took
for
a
the
female?
top.
What clout do you get out of taking a? Even if you did take a female's chain,
Maybe it's
what-
not clout. It's just attention. I mean, what are we considering clout? though,
I would
you
have
know?
Same
said
thing.
I would have said she left it at my
followers,
house.
likes, views.
Me, she should have acted like he hit her. He should have acted like he should have acted like they had a thing going.
Like the way you think.
Like, we
yeah.
fucking.
Like the way
You
you
should have
think,
added
yeah.
more to the story. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, one thing is just as bad as the next. I think if you lying about whatever the fuck you
That's
doing,
true.
then fuck it, take it to
That's
the max.
true. But I mean, if you're
At
gonna
least
I
make
mean,
it a good lie,
But if
though.
I'm gonna say if
Yeah.
you're gonna do it, don't say that you fucking stole it, beat up the bitch and took her necklace. You
We're
know,
talking
why
about
not?
come and get it.
Why
Like,
not though?
Because it's
Because
a
it's
female.
No, I get it.
female.
Because it's
Shock
unmanly,
value,
but
shock
it's shock
value.
value.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
Got you. You're shocked, and I value that
so
shit.
you, I don't know.
In that case, that was a good idea.
Fuck yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're
It'd be
talking
a better
about it.
idea if he had something to sell. 'Cause all this traffic you created.
I mean, what is his-
It would have been a better idea if he said he would have got it on some smash shit. That would have been more interesting than on some like, because anybody and everybody can fucking go and rob a bitch, but not everybody and anybody can knock down Ice Spice. So it would have been a little bit better for me if he would have been like, oh look,
She left
look,
a chain over last night or some shit.
I
Yeah.
would have been like, this nigga knocking down Ice Spice.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The fuck?
Hell yeah.
And he robbed her.
Hey, but did y'all see that boy, that Uber driver that's fucking with who daughter he fucking with? This black dude fucking with Bill Gates' daughter.
Oh, Bill Gates. So he an Uber driver?
Yeah, they
Because
say
I saw the
so. I
picture.
did see that.
I saw the picture of that nigga cheesing like a
Yeah.
motherfucker. They said everybody in the comments said
That was
I'd be
so
cheesing
bad.
like a
That's how he
motherfucker
got
too.
in. That's how he cut into her. Uber, I started me an Uber account.
They talking about they in the comments talking about I'd be cheesing like a motherfucker too.
Yeah.
Shit.
And she fucking with him.
Yeah,
Crazy.
interracial dating.
That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
I know her
man.
daddy probably like, oh my god.
That's
He
crazy.
probably don't care though.
Yeah, he might be one of them free spirit. Bill Gates kind of gives me a vibe of like a free spirit
Yeah, he
type
like,
dude.
he
You
ain't
know what I'm
tripping,
saying?
right,
Like,
yeah.
like I'm fucking rich as fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You
saying.
know
Like,
what
you
I'm
don't got
saying?
nothing to be, you know what I'm saying? Be upset about shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you
That-
think he walks around and just gives away money? Like
Nah,
on
hell
some
nah. I don't know.
some
White man
Takashi
world.
type shit?
No, not like
say
that,
that
but I
because we
know
referenced
that Bill
it.
Gates
What?
definitely donates to
Oh, yeah,
fucking
for
like
sure.
colleges
Yeah,
and college funds and
charities
charities
and-
and
But I'm
shit
just
like
talking
that.
about walking around
No,
shit.
fuck no.
Nah, hell
He
no.
walking around with the card.
Bill Gates probably don't even carry
Yeah, he
cash.
probably don't carry
Bill
no
Gates
cash.
probably
Right
ain't
there?
touched a dollar bill in fucking 5,
taps?
10 years. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Fuck no.
They probably
He
don't
might
even.
tip well though.
Oh, he
like,
down for damn sure. He
on the
tip
card.
on a card. Yeah, hell yeah.
As I said, he walking around with a card. Hey, some
Definitely.
of these people got The little squares on them, the square reader or whatever the fuck.
Oh,
Go ahead and swipe my shit real quick,
that
bro.
he made. You know
I'm
what
ready
I'm
for
saying?
everything. I got Cash App, Venmo.
Bro, if you too desperate, if you do some shit like that, I can't fuck with you. You just too desperate.
I mean,
you gonna either take
anybody's-
this loose change. If you can't take, if I ain't got no loose change, you whip it out a motherfucking a card swiper,
Oh,
bro.
Where'd you get that from?
You too professional. You too professional for me, bro.
If
Nah,
I was in
hell
my
nah. We
car,
talking about
in a,
Bill
in a,
Gates,
in a
though.
bum,
Y'all are
knock
eliminating
on
the
my
person
window,
who's
pull out
walking
the fucking
by.
car reader,
Man,
nigga.
that's some bum ass shit to
I'm
me.
gonna be a bum and I'm gonna get me 10 mil off of Bill Gates.
Man, he fake,
and we're
he
gonna
fake.
take this podcast to the next level.
We're going up.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. Just nowadays, like the people who do ask you for money, some of these fools do have Cash App. Some of these fools do
That's
have
crazy.
all these other ways that you can give them money.
Like, man, I don't got no cash. I got Cash App, man.
Yeah.
You can send me
Yeah.
15 on cash. That's
That's too
crazy.
desperate, bro. That's like nah, bro.
Crazy.
They might as well start the GoFundMe too then.
Yeah,
They probably have one going.
Yeah.
Connected to the card.
Dog.
because to me that's like that you're not giving me I'm hard on times vibes. If you're doing all that, you're giving me like
Hell
this is
nah.
what the fuck I do
Yeah, this is a hustle.
type vibes. This is a hustle type vibes.
I mean, shit, wash my windows then. Fuck
I
it.
will never get them people on
In the
on
time period it
them
takes for this red
I ain't
light,
never
wash
gave
my
no money
windows.
to them people like that on the street panhandling.
Yeah.
I might get like if I be at the store, like and you might catch me. I might give you a drink, a beverage, or something like a bill, even a bill if I come out the store. Hey, but just if you in the middle of the street, like by the light, I don't even make eye contact with them. I ain't got time for that.
That's great.
I-
Now every
I
once
drive
in a
by
while,
and
I
read what
might
the sign says.
I might shoot a female a 5 or something like that.
That's
You know what I'm
sexist.
saying? Nah, I feel like a man can go out there and get fucking money, bro.
And you feel like a woman can.
Well, Greenhouse would say a woman can go out there.
I'm not saying a woman.
I said
can,
Greenhouse would
but
say a
if-
woman
but-
can go out there and get
But
it.
look, if it's a woman on the motherfucking road and she at the goddamn light, I would rather give my motherfucking $5 to the lady just on the strength that I don't.
lady.
That's
Maybe.
sexist.
I'm
Yeah,
not saying
on the
it ain't
strength that
sexist.
she's a
I'm
lady.
not saying it ain't
Okay,
sexy.
okay.
I just feel a man, you need to go out there and try to work up a couple dollars, bro.
She do too.
Yeah.
I'm not
I ain't gonna lie.
She do
I'm
too.
not saying she don't.
She
bro.
really should be walking that
But
shit
I-
out instead of
I'm
sitting on the
from-
He
corner.
said she should be walking the stroll instead of standing on that car.
For real.
You better use what
I
you
mean,
got
shit,
to get
hey,
what you want.
She'll make way more money than that man will on that corner.
Show enough.
Way more money.
Stop
She'll
it.
show him how to get it.
Bro, that's crazy.
And half the time,
And
the
you
girls-
over here giving
and
her
half
the
time,
money.
the girls that's doing that,
That's-
they going back to a nigga. They boyfriend smoke crack with them.
That's how powerful that pussy is. Without that shit, you would have gave her that $5 instead of that man. Like she didn't even have to do nothing. She just had to be that female.
Pussy privilege.
Pussy privilege.
Yeah.
The power of the P.
I'm not saying that it ain't what the world is sexist, nigga.
Yeah.
Well, back in my days,
like, I'm not
back
saying
in I would say probably about 15 years ago when I used to fucking sell fucking bars and shit, all my niggas that would be around me when I was hustling the bars, they would be like, damn, nigga, you always hook up the fucking niggas and you don't hook up the females. It should be the other way around. But to me, it was always like,
It ain't
nah,
tricky.
nigga, I'm not finna just let these bitches use that they got a cat between to get a
Right,
fucking
right.
hookup.
Nah,
like,
hell nah.
Nah, I'm gonna hook up my
nah, I
niggas.
feel
Like, you
that.
know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that. Like,
true,
I've never
yeah.
been a fan of like, oh, she gets the hookup. because
I
she's
hate
a female.
I hate when they be throwing around like I got some like they be like I don't know why nobody want to beat me. I got some good pussy. Bitch, that's all.
That's all you got.
That's all
bitches got.
Pussy.
That's
That ain't
all-
gonna get what. That's
all
it.
bitches got.
I can't even talk to you, have a conversation with you, but your pussy good. I don't know, who told you that? And then the hoes be like, how you know your pussy good? You felt the inside. You had a dick to be able, your pussy wide open. Somebody is
hey.
good. That pussy ain't that good. All of it feel the same. Bitch, fat hoes got better pussy than you.
Facts.
Man, we're going to move on to the next one, man. This will be the last one for the night, man. Cassandra Howard Turner of Houston, Texas, shot and killed a man who tried to rob her food truck. The man pulled up to her food truck and basically pulled up to the window in his truck and was asking for like some items, but then he basically pulled out a gun. And when he pulled out a gun, he tried to rob her. After she got into a tussle with the man, she basically pulled out her weapon, which was a concealed carry's licensed weapon, and she turned around and killed that man. It was a 23-year-old black male that got killed.
Yeah, he won't do that no more.
He was on some bum ass shit, man. Right? What'd you
Crash
say?
dummy.
Yeah, like
Yeah. He's a
So,
crash
like-
dummy.
And
She,
the lady whose food truck it was, her son basically said we had only made $40 a day today, so this nigga basically died over $40.
$40.
well, I hope everybody go and go to her food truck. I hope this blow her up.
Yeah.
She ought to name one of them a meal after this and take off. She ought to name one. Don't you try.
Don't try.
Don't you
Remember,
try
don't
a
try.
taco.
Remember what happened to the last? Remember what happened to the last? I have our whole menu changed up behind that.
It's crazy.
Yeah, cause he was.
You're gonna use a death for marketing.
Yeah, I mean that's what we live in.
Yeah, 100%.
They
You're
using
gonna
it.
rewrap the truck in memory of.
Yeah.
Out of line.
Yeah.
Out of line?
That's out
Why?
of line.
Why
bro.
though? He tried to rob me.
Yeah, to
That's-
die.
And I feel bad for killing him.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I have
I mean, I'll swing that shit like a
Yeah.
motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm
That's
just
out of
saying.
line.
Like,
I mean,
but
everybody
it's
come
not-
down here. People are dying to get these sandwiches.
Yo, man.
They dying to
Tagline right there. That's it.
Y'all come out.
We gonna contact this lady. We gonna contact this lady. We got a business plan for her.
Bro, that's crazy.
We about
Dying
to get
get
it.
'em.
In memory of burgers, that's crazy.
Dying to get these sandwiches.
That's crazy.
But you can't say that wouldn't work though.
Nah, yeah, that's
That would
fine.
work.
I'm
That's
definitely
fine.
getting a burger.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna at least try
For
one.
that to die for.
Subliminal slug.
I'm
and
definitely
shit.
gonna try one.
What?
That's crazy. Nah, man. Hey,
Yeah, wrap
you
that
play
fool on the
stupid
truck.
games, bro. You win stupid
You win
prizes.
stupid
bro.
prizes,
That's-
man. Trying to rob that lady out of her food truck, man. Shit only made $40 that day. Goddamn. Like,
Yeah,
it-
and
So does
it's-
she get it back? If he took it and put it in his pocket?
no,
and
he never
fucking-
got the money. He pulled
Oh.
out the gun and tried to rob her through the window, and his gun jammed. And whenever his gun jammed, basically they got into a tussle. She pulled out her gun, and that's whenever she fired and shot him
Damn.
through the window. Like this. She never stepped out of the truck. He never stepped in the truck.
Oh,
this was all through the fucking food truck window.
Yeah, man. And I know I sound cold, but I just don't feel remorse.
Okay.
No,
I mean,
don't
like,
feel no
like,
remorse.
Like I feel remorseless for the family,
Yeah,
and I feel
for
for his
having to go
family.
through
You know what I'm
that,
saying?
yeah,
But you know what I'm saying?
but-
But
Again, like
you play stupid games, you win stupid
every
prizes, like,
single fucking time, dog. Like I don't know what to tell
Like,
you,
that's
bro.
the best. Go rob a bank. Where the money at?
yeah.
That's insured money, man. Don't be fucking with these hard working.
Yeah, exactly,
Small business, small
exactly.
business owners,
Yeah,
man. They
Man,
done put their life and dream in here.
That's a
Yeah.
little bit, that's a little bit harder.
Well,
to
hell,
rob a
don't
bank.
rob nobody.
Nah, that'd be
Yeah.
some shit that is you would probably get away. You probably have better chances of getting away robbing a bank than trying to get somebody's own. This is my personal property.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who going to the
Bootstrapping.
bank just gonna be like, that's not our money.
It's protocol. They got
Yeah.
protocol for this shit.
Yeah.
That's
You
crazy.
ask for it, they give it to you.
Right.
Yeah, they tell them they go
Right,
training
right,
like, hey, look,
right.
somebody come here for some money, you give them
Right.
that damn money.
Yeah, hell
You
yeah.
rob these motherfucking hard working people,
Yeah,
man.
that's fucking.
Like you say, they didn't put their life savings in.
Life
Because when
savings
people,
in
yeah,
life.
when people build start food trucks, nigga, they going all in.
They going all
Especially
in.
like, and if you ain't a
Yes.
white man who just rich as fuck, and it's
Yes,
just something you
bro.
doing on
That
the
shit-
side. Most
yes,
people who
bro.
start food, they going all in.
all
They
in.
didn't quit their jobs.
Yeah.
This is the retirement fund. This
yeah.
is it.
All or nothing.
Nigga, yeah, all or nothing.
And you finna come take it?
Yeah, on some bullshit.
What?
Yeah.
That's not even a good lick.
No,
Yeah,
you-
yeah, that ain't even a
came
good
to
lick.
take-
That ain't
you
even a
came
good
to
lick.
Take it in your gun jam?
Yeah.
Okay. I got something for yo.
Yeah.
And I got something for your ass. My shit ain't finna jam up.
Like you say, that ain't even a good lick, man. That ain't you can't even like that's.
That ain't like even when I was like on that type shit, I would have put that together. Like, nah, we ain't gonna go fuck. That's like you don't want to go in the pawn shops. You don't want to go in them game rooms
Hey.
trying to rob. You don't want. It's certain shit ain't worth it. Like, you do better robbing a dope boy. Like, he'll give it to you. At least he'll be like, here, nigga, I'm gonna catch your bitch ass. Like, and keep it in the streets type shit.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, man. God damn, man. For
But
sure,
hey,
man.
I don't know about fucking. I mean, again, I know how you said you don't feel remorseful for him. You play stupid. But I'm not going to be like glorifying his death.
No, I'm not saying glorify death, but I think
We
we're all
said
just
wrap
I
the
said we just all
goddamn
bullshit
truck.
and shit.
God damn it.
So I thought about that as I was saying that, and like, what if he did have family? Family is the one that's hurt by this shit. If you could come to some kind of a middle ground to where the burger or whatever we're naming this shit,
To
a
die for a
proceed
burger.
goes to his kids. These kids ain't have nothing to do with.
But
their
why
daddy's
should
stupidity.
I have to?
You shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Right,
This is
right.
just
Like
something.
he's the
that-
one who decided to do
But
this.
that's a
I
moral
didn't-
correct
Yeah,
thing
that's
to
just-
do.
that-
Because
you
the
don't have
kids-
to.
Because the kids,
Yeah.
for his family, it's
Yeah.
they shouldn't have to carry the sins of their
I
father.
I would live and let die. No pun intended. You know what I'm saying? I would just live and let die, bro. Like he tried it, he lost, it's over. Like,
Yeah, but not for his kids. They got to relive that forever.
Well,
that's
look,
his,
it
that's
go-
his
it goes-
fucking
If he has
father's
kids.
fault.
If
Like,
he has
like
kids.
this,
like that ain't my fault.
Because
Like,
let's go back to
No, but that's like you said, it's a moral thing. If you choose not to do that and you feel that way, that's cool.
Right.
But if somebody wanted to do
Oh,
that
right, yeah, if
because
you
they're
gonna-
thinking
okay,
about
well,
his
you gonna
kids,
make it to die
let me
burger,
ask
you
let
need
me
to
ask you
fucking
this
give
then.
some
Let's-
money to
okay,
his kids.
with
bro.
the BTB
cheese,
with
Swiss
the
cheese with
with
holes
the,
in it.
with the BTB Savage thing. Whenever him and his girl fucking killed old dude was basically laying there. Old dude was laying there bleeding out,
Yeah.
and basically BTB tells his girl to go in the back and grab his son and let's get the fuck out of here. BTB says on the way out of the door, the dude is laying there bleeding out, saying, "Man, don't let me die here, cuz. Take me to the hospital. If you take me to the hospital, I could probably make it." And BTB basically looks and said, "Nigga, fuck you, nigga. You
Oh, God.
and if the ambulance make it, then you gonna live. But other than that, nigga, you toast."
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
God.
yeah.
And this
Oh,
is
God,
somebody who tried to kill him.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I feel that.
I mean, I feel that too, right?
No, I
But I'm
feel
just
that.
saying the after
But
part
it's
of
like-
it.
So he should have saved the old dude. Like,
No. Fuck
That's
that.
a
If
moral
the
thing
evidence
as well.
here, nigga,
That's-
It depends on who you are as a
Yeah,
person.
that becomes a moral character
yeah.
as well.
I mean,
feel that
because
too.
me, I believe that if I could find that compassion,
I don't have it in me.
but if I would have had it, if I could do something like that, then I feel like you get blessings for that.
For sure.
Yeah, I
They
don't have
come
it in
to
me.
you.
You
for
forgave and
that
you saved a
forgiveness,
life.
for that compassion, and you will be forgiven. And that's how it works. You get what you give.
I
But-
don't think that I could think that in that moment.
Exactly. I can't say that I would, but if you would do that, that's a beautiful person.
Well, I'm talking about.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm talking about the food truck. This is after. That's why I said all this is
well, I
after.
feel like the
shit.
food truck is almost the same. Like the food truck is almost equivalent to the apartment. That's her property.
No. You all are missing what I'm saying. I'm saying as far as giving money back to the kids that
So
she
BTB
makes.
should give money to home dude who tried to rob him.
If he
kids.
chose to. I mean,
I'm like, fuck that
so you
nigga, bro.
talking
yeah,
about-
he's on fuck
Shit,
them.
nigga.
Fuck them
Yeah,
kids.
exactly.
No, but see, you talking about the incident. He's talking about that moral compass of even though you wronged me, and I can still help.
But your
Because
daddy
I-
didn't have the morals.
It doesn't matter.
So
Right,
It doesn't-
I'm
it
supposed
doesn't
to.
and if
matter,
the
though.
daddy didn't have the morals, I'm pretty sure that ain't the apple ain't falling far from the tree.
But that don't
We
mean
ain't
you
giving it a
can't-
chance to
yeah.
too. If we don't, this love shit I'm preaching right now.
Yeah,
right?
nah, I'm
but
with
you
you.
don't give
And
it a chance if you show no remorse. If you don't show no remorse to the
'Cause
kids
you
for
act-
what they
because-
No,
dad
because I
did,
get a part
Because
of me
you-
would have been like, that's some real shit. If that nigga would have fucking said, you know what, homie, I ain't gonna let you die here. Fuck it. I don't know about taking him to the hospital, but maybe calling the ambulance for him or something like that. That would have been some real shit.
But
if
if
he would
you-
have taken
but-
him to the hospital, that would have been some super real shit. Like,
Yeah,
if
but
he was
nah.
took to the
So
hospital, it'd have been some real shit,
how
right?
real would it be if he gave his kids money then? Would that be super real?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It'd be
right?
real. It'd
Okay
be
then.
real
So that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I
On the
mean-
food truck, if the fucking person that tried to rob him got killed, they named something after him or whatever, part of them funds go to his kids. That's you being, the fullest human being you can
Right,
be.
for sure.
By forgiving
No,
and all
I
that.
agree
You know what I mean?
1,000%.
But that's
I agree
hard to
1,000%.
do too.
So
because
hard.
I would say,
I feel like that's a different instance between like making this decision after, you know what I mean, and making that part of the menu to in that instance where the
Right.
motherfucker's dying, bleeding. What do I do? Do I save him or fuck him? You know, like
Right. I probably wouldn't let him. I ain't gonna lie. I probably would let him scumbag ass die. Right
yeah,
there.
nah.
100%.
In that moment, yeah.
But
would
I,
say
in
so.
the
I
moment,
do. But
you
I
just
am
tried to
conscious
kill
enough
me.
to know that to take him to the that's
That's the right thing to do.
that's the right thing to do.
yeah.
I don't think that I could do it just for the simple fact, like let's just say 4 minutes ago, like we were struggling for.
because
to
the
see who
nigga
lives.
and the nigga basically BTB was telling the nigga, just get the fuck out of here, just get the fuck out of here. And the nigga was basically saying, nah, bro, I ain't leaving here with nothing.
See what I'm saying? Like, so at one,
I ain't
you know
leaving here
That's
with
the type of
nothing.
shit to make you put another one in his head.
what I'm saying? Like,
You ain't
at
leaving
one
here with your
point-
life either, Playboy.
Yeah, you right. You ain't leaving here with nothing. You damn sure.
Not a
right.
motherfucking
Not,
thing.
that's not a
crazy.
breath.
Yeah, they I mean, that's a different instance than the position she's in now.
It's a cold world we live in.
You know,
man.
like I mean, what could she have done differently if she was that gun jamming was a blessing on her.
swear that's
from,
what her-
from
that's-
something
yeah.
that happened in the past that she did right.
That's what her
You know
family
what I
member
mean? Like
was
that
saying.
circled the fuck
Right.
back
That
around.
con-
That
yep.
gun fucking click. Oh man,
Right.
that was her chance to.
Yep.
Said that she's a godly woman, and thank God that she's a godly woman because that's what saved
Now,
her
okay,
life.
so
That's what the family member
so
said.
so even though I mean to go back to the BTG thing or whatever, I don't
BTB.
BTB. I don't want to disrespect his name, but back to that thing. So even if they don't name something after them, should she still?
Nah.
then
I mean, if she did it on the low and we never knew,
Yeah.
Because it's the
it
same
wouldn't
thing.
matter in the end for us. But for her, on her own grounds and that man's kids, if he
And
does
that
have
law of
any,
karma,
that's
yeah,
what it
that'd be
means
good
something
for her.
too. Yeah,
She
and
get
then you
blessings
never
for
know,
that.
she'll
She'll
get
be
another gun
rewarded.
jam later in life too.
Right.
Hey, you just earned yourself a gun jam for
or-
blessing.
I mean, because I
somebody.
understand it. At the end of the day, you did take somebody's life, and you did take, even if they were wrong or right. You know what I'm saying? A life was lost, and somebody is suffering because of that. You know, or could be suffering because of that.
for sure.
So, I
Well,
mean, I
somebody
get
else
it.
might be like, "Oh, thank God, I didn't want to have to kill him."
But I just feel
I didn't
like,
want to
though,
have
if,
to be
if
the
the
one.
robber would have been successful and he would have killed a food truck lady.
Oh, right.
does
We'd
he-
have never heard about it.
No, but does he try to pay for her funeral?
Right.
Like,
Does he
Oh
put in?
no, because he goes on the intentions of that. You can't put that position in him because he was already that guy. You know what I mean? It only works on the other end. It only works on the good end.
because she didn't want to be that woman, but she had to turn into that woman.
yeah, he went in the intentions of using this gun. If it clicked and it jammed, that fool was gonna kill her. That's it. That was the end of. That was the story. That's what we'd be talking about.
So
Food truck lady gets
so
murdered
if-
over
so-
$40.
So
That
if
would have
we
been
go-
what we're
if we
talking
go to
about.
If we go to rob some rich white man's house for some gold,
Let's
and
go.
While we're there, somebody gets fucking shot. You don't think that the same thing or the same moral compass would apply on the person that shot if they got away with the gold?
Like in
They shouldn't-
a robbery, you mean?
Right. I'm talking about, but I'm talking about like in the same instance. You know what I'm saying? But you were the person that was the robber. You know what I'm saying? So again, like all of us, we go out to rob whoever the fuck for gold bars, and as we get away with the gold bars, but in that attempt, we murdered a fucking dude to get away, or murdered that guy that we robbed. Let's say that we murdered that guy that we robbed. Do we pay for that guy's fucking funeral?
Well, that goes back to him saying
No,
they're going
more.
with those intentions.
Yeah, if those are your intentions, if you just went there to fucking rob him, then no. But that's why I said the difference between that and that man is that man pulled the trigger. You know what I mean? Like he was going to kill her. Like if we're going to go rob somebody, that's what we're going to do. I'm not going to kill nobody.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I just wanted to rob them.
Right.
If somebody dies in that fucking thing, I don't think I would pay for that because for one, they were richer than me, I guess. So I would feel like
But we just stole their
somebody
gold. They're
else.
no longer rich. Like we just stole their gold.
That's just a part of
I'm
that.
not sure that they're
Yeah,
no longer
yeah.
rich, but I'm just saying.
I mean, it becomes a
hypotheticals,
moral
bro.
thing for sure. Like
Does the same moral compass apply? That's all.
That just
no,
to
it
the
doesn't
person.
because the type of person that do that to kill you, go to sleep at night. Don't bother them. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not on this side of the light.
Yeah.
They're walking in on that side.
That's
They
why I
ain't-
said when you are talking about if he had killed her, would he pay for her funeral type shit? No, because he was on that side of the light. He wasn't coming there for good intentions at all. Like he was leaving with that money one way or another, somebody's life or not.
So you think that everybody that goes out and robs somebody and that person winds
No.
up getting shot was intentional?
No, actually,
No, it
no.
might have
Hell
been like
no.
trying to get
I
away
would say,
type
I
shit.
would say a good percentage of them are not accidental, but we went here to rob this nigga and shit went wrong, and now this nigga.
Right.
So did the gun
people
click
ain't-
while
some
they were
people-
wrestling?
Nigga, we got my kinfolk. This nigga's
look,
old best friend got caught up in some shit like that, nigga. Shit.
Something something happened.
Yes, my
And we-
kinfolk
and-
and them, they went to go rob a nigga, and the nigga ended up dying, and yeah.
Let's just say that kinfolk got away with the goddamn bread. Kinfolk shouldn't have to pay for that nigga's funeral. Or the moral compass or the moral obligation doesn't apply to kinfolk because why?
Because it's a different person. I mean, each person is going to decide a different way.
I mean, I get that, but I'm just saying
This whole world that we're talking about is many different people's
I,
decisions.
I get that, but we was on a certain philosophy, if you want to say, of the moral compass, correct?
Yes.
And
what's
With
right
that-
and wrong.
No, but I get what they're saying. They're
no.
saying that once you're on the wrong side of the street, like those are your intentions. Like if you ain't got those intentions, and then you have it
But
in your
kinfolk,
heart.
that wasn't kinfolk's intentions, bro.
yeah, but if it happened, you still got to take blame or accountability for that shit.
So thus, should you? So
That
if
be-
that happens, don't
after
pay
that-
for his funeral.
After that's your decision.
That's
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
You know
You
what
can't
I'm saying?
afford it. If you're doing something, you can't pay for it if you want to. You got to pay for your lawyer. Man.
No. You wasn't. I said like if you
you got away.
with
If
it,
you got
and
away.
he got the money. Should he have to pay for
Anonymously-
his funeral?
You can't because then that gets you caught.
Should that moral compass kick in?
I mean,
You
that's
where-
that's what would get you caught.
Yeah, that's what would get
your,
you caught.
Your conscience and shit. Like if you're like, man, I could at least do that. Like I didn't mean to murder the dude.
Right, that's what I'm.
But I
that's
got
what- that's-
$5 million, so
Right,
you know I'm gonna
that-
anonymously pay for his funeral
Right.
services.
Yeah.
and that's how you would get caught.
That's how you get
That's
caught.
how
I'm
you
not
would
saying
get
it ain't
caught.
how you get caught. I'm
Yeah,
just saying
yeah.
there's the same.
But that's
moral,
how you. If you're already feeling that way, your conscience is already eating at you. Like
Right,
you
right,
need
right.
to do something to fix that.
Right.
And if it's money that you can do, then money is what you will do. You know, and that's gonna be traced back to you. Paper trail.
Yeah, I
you know?
was just seeing if it was different because I was the robbie and that's all. That's all. That was.
Nah, I think
It's
like,
different though because the consciousness of the other two. If you taking something from somebody, like the way that you think,
you think they just gonna let you?
Yeah, but I'm saying the way you live in your life ain't how
Conducive.
this kumbaya shit that we're talking about.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
not
yeah.
on that.
Yeah.
We sliding. Slide for a slide, eye for an eye. I took your shit because it's mine. You ain't supposed to have it. That's the type of mind frame I got. We
I
not
get it,
worried
I
about
get it.
karma. Fuck her.
Yeah,
No, I
yeah,
get it. No,
exactly.
I
You
get
know what I
it.
mean?
No, I
But
get it
but for
100%.
people that's living in a different way, then these are the things. That's what we saying. Like
Yeah.
These upstanding
I'll
citizens.
try to forgive you, or I will
Yeah.
forgive you. You know, and even then, there's levels. There's people that will forgive you, and people that just kind of, they're not gonna fuck with you no more. But I don't forgive you. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah.
Like,
No, I mean I get it.
And I think
I'm just wondering everybody's perspective on that little. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, once you forgive them, I believe it's easier to live with yourself. You know what I mean? It's one less thing in your mind. You know that shit's clear. That slate is clear. You know what I mean? Like I ain't got to worry about him, or her or whatever. I don't know. I mean,
Just throw it right.
For sure,
I still
man.
wrap the truck with him. Fuck it.
Well, we finna wrap it up, like
What'd you say? To die for?
to die for a burger.
to die for burgers.
Hey,
man,
now, but rest in
goddamn.
peace to him for real, because nobody deserves to die. I'm wondering if when he pulled the trigger, was that before or after she tried to grab the gun?
Had to
So
be
if he
like-
tried to click before she even reacted, like the click made her jump
right
and grab.
right.
So he was already gonna kill her.
right.
But my advice is to anybody with food trucks here in the city, anybody with gas station, anybody with business owners, go get you some insurance, man. If people come in there to take your stuff, give it to them. Do not lose your life behind no money, man. You gonna make more money. They can let the police do their job. Don't die, because if she would have died, it's
Yeah.
like, why didn't you just give it to him? That's what her kids would have been saying. Right. It's $40. You said it was $40.
$40, yeah.
Give this nigga this $40 and live your life. Don't try to be no hero in a situation like that. Do not do it.
But definitely have that thing on you too.
Yeah,
if
yeah, you
allowed
gotta have it on you, but don't
Yeah.
try to
Yeah, don't try to be a hero, but
'Cause you
definitely have
gotta
that thing
think.
on you.
We just talked about the bank. This is billion-dollar corporations. These people do psychology thing. They know the best thing scenario in a robbery is to participate. They studied it. They make more money than us. They got experience. I mean, any place you go to, Burger King, McDonald's, any major corporation that's making major money, they're not telling you to give that money away because it's nothing to them. They're saying that that's the best way. That's the safest way.
Yeah.
That's the safest way.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And that don't make you no hoe or nothing. Even if a nigga come rob me, I'm not finna be. If you ain't just, I don't know if you just slacking though, I will. But if you got a gun drawn on me, telling me to give up the money, I'm not grabbing no gun. I'm not finna try to grab no
None of
gun,
that
man.
shit, nah,
But yeah, but
hell
what
nah,
about
you
after
better
the
not.
click though? After the jam?
Oh, if it jam.
Man, I'm on your ass.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what
So,
that lady
you think
did.
he just went in, boom, like trying
Yeah.
to.
I think he
And
maybe.
that's
I
what
think
he's saying, and that it jammed
Oh,
up. And that's what
oh
made her
man,
react.
oh no.
Then that's what
Because
made her
that's why
react.
Because usually people go to a robbery like, get it up, you know what
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, because you don't know where the money is, so you fucking gotta go fucking
If he
tell her
came-
to
if he
grab the
came
shit.
in straight with the $30,
I'm
like
thinking maybe they got into a tussle first, and that's whenever he tried to pull it and maybe a jam. But who knows?
She came right at him, right? She said, "The power of Christ," and just lunged at his ass. But
She said, "Amen," and
Yeah,
then went
for
after
real.
him.
Hey, but all that reminds me of a story with Keith. So when he was working with the shop, right, somebody tried to come in and steal a fucking kilo of some Pro Scent or some shit like that. Big ass thing of powder, like $700. Took off running out that bitch.
Fuck is that?
It's some
cut.
powder. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So Keith went running after this fool behind the fucking behind the boat net next to Uncle Store's location. And wrestled the shit out of him and he comes back and shit and like he's telling everybody all this shit. I'm like, damn, bro, you risked your fucking life for that shit. They could have been waiting for him outside in the car or some shit like that. But nah, he chased him down.
I never understood people that did that though.
Me
I never
neither.
got it.
Nah.
I remember when we was in high school, we used to be doing them beer runs. We go in there and bust it, and people be chasing. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Because the thing is, like, when you put the beer down, like, you be like, fuck it. Come on, then. You want this?
Yeah.
Then it's like, oh, no. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Why is you following me?
Yeah,
Right.
that ain't even your
Trying to be a
shit.
superhero.
This ain't your shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, a few people got their ass whooped like that. That's,
Gotcha.
And it's gonna keep on happening.
For sure, babe. We finna wrap it up, babe. This is Ride High Dudes, Riding High with DJ Team. Appreciate my boy Scoob coming through, you know what I'm saying, representing that survival. My boy Arson Banks, you know what I'm saying. Y'all make sure to go stream the new single, Crimson Rain, you know what I'm saying. My boy Freak behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying. And myself, DJ Lil King, for y'all that don't know. And I want to send a shout out one more time to, not a shout out, but I want to give prayers one more time to Miss Martinez, homie Alex's mother, you know what I'm saying, in the hospital right now. Get well soon, Miss Martinez. And also get well soon to Andy Munoz of Smoke City, of Candy Andy, Drippy Drew's father, you know what I'm saying. Get well soon, Andy, you know what I'm saying.
yeah, y'all keep y'all's heads up for real.
Yeah,
we praying for y'all over here, man. We
Saying
don't.
nothing but love and good vibes, man.
For sure, man. This is Riding High Motherfucking News, episode 13. We out, man.
All right, 12:22.